Hello everyone, hope you're doing well. Welcome to another edition of Taco and Yoshi Gaming. I'm Taco, it's great to have you. Just let me get this up here so that I can talk to people. There we go. Alright. Been a couple days since I played. But should be able to hop right into it. We're now at Dragoon. Hey Banana Anna, hey Josh Lee, hope you're both doing great. And we are waiting to get in now. So nothing too new. Was sick for a couple days, but I'm doing good now. And figure I'd go live. Because it is fun to do. Still not used to these wait times. World of Warcraft, you were in most of the time. Though, if you were on an older server, it took a while. But they split up servers and that helped. Thank you. Yeah, it was just some stomach flu type thing. Wasn't fun, but I'm starting to feel better. Had some soup just a couple of minutes ago. I was expecting more chicken in it from Noodles and Company. I was kind of disappointed that way. I'd give it a C+. It was tasty, but it wasn't... It needed more chicken. I felt like they put half a chicken breast in it. That was it. To really take its time to load. Come on. Never takes this long to load. Oh, there we go. Right clicked and I got in. Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna do. I was gonna sell items. I gotta get a retainer. Who's gonna be my retainer to sell stuff? Okay, this is annoying. I got hire retainer, but it's not letting me hire a retainer. Hire a retainer.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Come on. Just trying to hire a guy to sell stuff. gonna nickname my retainer Tonic. Come on. There we go. Okay. No, that ain't what I want. I take my leave now, Master. That was a lot of work. Hey, Charlie's brother. Hope you're doing well. Archangel 3, great to see you. Okay, maybe this person has this stuff. There we go. Oh, sorry, this is kind of boring, guys, but you know what? I'll do this later. Let's do some fun stuff. I need to get me a chocobo. See, I'm even supposed to get a chocobo. Hey Sam, hope you're doing well. Happy Friday to you as well. Figured no one was live, so I would go live so we can have some fun. Definitely gotta get me a chocobo, or that's what we're gonna do next after I report to Buster Huron. Okay, how's it going? Yep. Name's Taco. Yep. Hey, Jason Goodette, it's been forever. Hope you're doing well. Did forget to do this. Not that I expect anyone to do it. I just put it in there in case. I haven't had a chance to do the charity link, to get a charity link and everything yet, but that's the plan for the future. Yeah, if you want to do something awesome, hit that like button. It helps. You're doing it right if I knew where I was going. Teleporting, always teleporting. Wow, you guys really hit that like button. I greatly appreciate that. All right. Ah. That's where I'm supposed to go, I think. Sorry guys, I'm trying to find I gotta get a chocobo eventually, and I think I know where one is now. Or where the quest line is. Now that's freaky. Dude just in a bunny costume. With a kick butt sword. Yep, there it is. Alright, and I got a hat to put on. Making sure I have the best equipment on. Because look at that. You never know when you might be looking at bad equipment. All right. Now we can go back to getting our Chocobo. Because I got Chocobo insurance. It's probably Geico. Or Progressive. Chocobo time. Hello, sir. I have my license. Alright. I get to name my Chocobo. What should I name my Chocobo? Let's see if anyone puts in an idea for a Chocobo. Reminds you of Black Desert, huh? It reminds me of World of Warcraft. Anyone for a name for a Chocobo? Otherwise, I'm just gonna name it after Yoshi, even though my last name is Yoshi. Maybe not Yoshi. Sales. All right, we'll go sales. Where do you go off to? Excuse me, sir. My Chocobo ran off. Alright, apparently we got an item called a Chocobo whistle. Where'd my Chocobo thing go? I'm really annoyed at the moment. Okay. Very annoying here. There we go. Let's see. Maybe if I go past this point, I can summon my Chocobo. Oh, oh. Do, 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 do. I got my Chocobo. Look at me on my Chocobo. Look and flap those little wings. Now you go to. I should probably actually go to the quest now. I'll be able to go fast now. I'm really happy about that. And I'm still on my Chocobo. Yay! Come on. Alright. Just tell me what I gotta do. Lots of killing. Give me lots of killing. Oh, I'm gonna have to fight Ramu. Come on. Got all dark and everything. Just give me the quest already. Wait, she already has the crystal? Why do I need to fight Ramu then? add it to the 3 that, or the 2 I already have. Yep, see, there's 2. Now we have 3. Can I have a 4th right away? There's 6 of them altogether, so. Something about touching. Okay. Ooh, bridge. Rickety bridge. Oh, that's the spot. Looking around. Oop, there's a self. Lots of them. Oh, that one's running away. Better get him. What about that one? Actually, I'll use my teleport. Or my return, I mean. Look at me. Teleporting out. Of course he has more to say. Oh, I got my cell phone that only works sometimes. Da, 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 da. Why didn't it show that before? Oh, we get to use the chocobo. How can one not like the Chocobo song? Entering the Walking Sands. I want to thank everyone for watching. I hope you're having a great day, great night, and you end up having a great weekend. Disappointment.
Well.
Oh no, it's Tonic.
Oh, yeah, it is. Man, you weren't ready for this. No one expects the Spanish Inquisition.
I named my retainer Tonic the Fox.
Oh my god.
And then the recommended name for my Chocobo was Sales. So.
Oh, it's adorable. And, can you get other mounts other than chocobos? Can I get like a behemoth?
You can get like some type of dragon. It's like a Chinese dragon.
I don't like that. I don't want a behemoth.
I don't think you get Behemoth because I think you have to kill Behemoth eventually.
Oh my god.
But I'm happy I just got Chocobo for all the running around I have to do.
Well, Taco.
This game
Hold on. I did come in here with an agenda.
Uh-oh.
I did.
Uh-oh.
There's a game right now. I'm watching a guy play it. It's got a free demo. It's not out yet.
Okay.
But it looks really interesting. Like, really interesting. It's called Radio the Universe.
Radio the Universe, huh?
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and send you the link in your DMs. And you can take a look at it at your leisure. But I'm going to download it.
I might have to download it. If it's free right now.
It's just a demo. But it's crazy interesting.
Radio the Universe. It's an interesting name.
I thought so too. I mean, it's better than Triangle Strategy, but, you know.
Well, that's not hard.
Yeah, I can't. They could have fucking anything. They could have just made up a fucking word.
Yeah.
A Triangle Strategy, like, it's a terrible name for an RPG. There was another one that was really bad. I think it was like Alliance or something like that. Like,
you could have like Scales of the Warrior or something, and that would have sounded better.
Anything.
I mean, the whole try thing is based off of like the scales, I think.
Scales?
Yeah, like basically you like talk to all the people in your castle and they decide what you're gonna do next. Because you're such a weak king that you decide to let the others decide what you should do.
Wait, so you don't make any choices yourself? You have to dictate them?
Like you ask, it's pretty much like half are for and half are against it, and then like there's like one maybe usually. So it's not like it's big deal at all.
I don't know. I took a look at the game, and it just nothing about it grabbed me. You know, like with RPGs, like I love this shit. It's my bread and butter.
Right.
But I took a look at this, and I was like, there's nothing here for me.
I played
You know, when
part
you
of
when
it,
you
and it was good, but the story just did not hold my attention, and you end up doing the same levels over and over again to try and level up.
oh hell no, I'm not doing that.
Like you basically have to use a simulator to like level up in the game.
Dude, the last game that tried to make me do that was. You ever played the Mighty Gunvolt?
I've heard of it, but no, I haven't.
Boy. Okay, so when what's his face was fired from Capcom,
Okay.
creator Mega Man.
Okay.
So obviously the Mighty Number 9 flopped hard. We all know how that turned out.
Right.
So he made another game that did actually reasonably well, but people don't really know about it for some reason. Mighty Gunvolt. So the Mighty Gunvolt, or Gunvolt, is the other series. It's two differently. The Mighty Gunvolt is like the chibi NES version,
Okay.
right? And then Gunvolt's the more modernized, you know, what you'd see nowadays. But it's got a really interesting mechanic where you literally shoot pins at the enemy, and then use lightning. They act as lightning rods. So if you shoot your enemy a bunch of lightning, they die quick. And I mean, you can do this to an entire screen of enemies. So I really liked that idea. That's a bit different. You know, it's not just running and gun.
I always like games that like if there's like a weak minion in front of you, like you can hit a button and they just auto die.
Oh yeah. I love about some turn-based games is at a point they'll realize that the fight you're fighting is just going to be an automatic win,
Right.
and they just
give you the automatic win.
Yeah, they just burn through. Like even Earthbound. It's good to see it. Yeah, and Shin Megami Tensei does that as well. I think Persona. Does Persona do that? I'm trying to remember.
I think so. From my memory,
Well, because
I know. I'm pretty sure Trails of Cold Steel did it too.
Well, like 5, though, half the battle isn't really the battles themselves. It's the sneaking around in the palaces.
Right.
So that would kind of defeat that. Like, so I don't know. I don't know if it's in 5 or not. I'm playing through it again.
Yeah.
You know, so I'll figure it out. God damn, that game. The opening.
So
Jesus.
like, word must be getting out about Trails of Cold Steel now, because a lot of people, like, it raised it drastically in price recently.
Really?
Yeah.
Like for a physical copy, not a digital copy?
For a physical.
Okay. Alright. As long as I can still buy my digital at an affordable price.
I believe they were on sale during the Steam sale.
They were. I wonder if they're still on. I really shouldn't be spending money right now. God damn it.
Well, then don't wait. I mean, I'm sure it'll stay kind of the same price. But they are very good.
Yeah. Yeah, no, everything went back up. Yeah, I fucking I could have bought SMT 3 for $20, but I tried to play it recently, and I remembered how incredibly irritating and difficult that game is.
So I've been like offline. I've been playing that Super Robot Wars 30.
Oh man, I want to play that. I want to play it.
It's very good. I highly recommend.
I saw a V streamer playing it, and I was just like, dude. Wait, hold on. Square Enix made Power Washer Simulator?
They're the ones that made that?
Did you even know that?
I knew about Power Washer Simulator. I didn't know Square Enix had a part in it.
Yes, this is a Square Enix game. What? Fucking okay.
That must be the
I,
Enix side of Square Enix.
hey, watch your tongue there, okay? ActRaiser was good. Illusion of Gaia was fantastic.
The Star
Alright.
Oceans, I
Oh,
guess.
Star Ocean. I love the first one.
I mean, truthfully, the only thing that Square brings really is Final Fantasy series.
Final Fantasy, and then the occasional spin off of Tactics or some other weird spin off. Like,
We haven't had a spin off of Tactics for a long time. We need.
yeah, the last one we had was World of Final Fantasy, which was awful. I hated that game.
Was it a Tactics game?
No, not at all.
Okay.
No. That was a whole different animal. Yeah,
I haven't.
I hated
played
it.
PlayStation Plus.
You know what, Taco? Don't take my word for it, please. By all means, play it yourself.
I got way too many games ahead of it. Let me put it that way.
Okay, fair enough. Oh, did you ever play Final Fantasy Type O?
I did not.
That one is weird, and it's also on sale right now for $11. But dude, that game is fucking odd. I mean, it's I don't even know how to begin to explain it, Taco. It's kind of like it's kind of like if Final Fantasy VIII was a little more like Final Fantasy VII, but still very much like 8.
Okay.
God, that's such a bad description. I'm sorry. It's
It's a turn-based game that.
No, it's not.
Then how is it
It's
7
not.
or 8?
The setting, the whole school setting.
Okay.
You're in school. You're a soldier, but you're in school with the rest of they're all in uniform, and it's very much army and school orientated. But it feels like the world is kind of post-apocalyptic, like 7 was, but a little more organized.
Yeah.
It's got grittiness to it that 7 had that 8 didn't have.
Trails of Cold Steel is based in school for the first 2. Well, I guess even 3 and 4, but you're no longer the student. So.
Oh shit! Legend of Mana is on sale. Oh boy.
Don't buy
Legend of Mana.
Save up for Trails of Cold Steel.
Legend of Mana is so good. That's such a good one. Holy shit! I played that game for hours talking. Oh wow! Hold the fucking phone. Is that? No, oh god, it's the worst Star Ocean game. The Last Hope. Fuck out of here.
Was Last Hope
Dude.
that bad?
Taco, if I gave you a choice of being punched in the nuts and playing this game,
Yeah.
you would choose getting punched in the nuts. I guarantee it.
Well, I'm pretty dumb, and I probably would go with punch for nuts just for the joke.
The pain would be over far faster than it would with this game.
Oh, I'm trying to think of what game was kind of like that, where it was just it was so painful. I think I kept playing it too. It was just why am I doing this to myself?
I've had some games like that. Whoa, what the fuck? Daikatana's 97 cent? Do you know about that game?
No.
Taco. You don't know about Daikatana?
No.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Katana? What's up?
Are you killing Katana?
No, so the story of how it became into existence is just as entertaining as the story itself.
Oh boy.
Okay, so John Romero split from John Carmack, and created Ion Storm. Now you know about that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was after Doom 2,
Okay.
when the Quake engine was coming out.
Okay.
So Quake had finally released, but John was long gone at that point. He was like, whatever, I don't care. And tried to really break the mold with his brand new game coming out from his new studio that he spent millions on and eventually had to sell. called Ion Storm. Daikatana was going to be their premier Quake killer. So this game, no, because they tried to do too much. They tried to do the whole, AI thing before AI was really developed. So there's constant instances where your characters will get stuck on walls, where you're not able to progress in the level. They'll kill themselves running off a bridge or something. Like it makes the game virtually unplayable. Now they patched this later on, and not Ion Storm, mind you, but other people. So the game is playable.
Apparently, Josh
but the game
says that the game was delayed and delayed and delayed.
It was delayed to hell. Oh my god, yeah, it was. They didn't, and the advertisement for this is probably one of the most memorable. It literally was a red sheet in between your gaming magazine, and it just says, John Romero is going to make you his bitch. Suck it down. No screenshots, no nothing. Like, just a red sheet of paper with black letters. Yeah, it's just, terrible advertisement. Like, because how am I supposed to know anything about the game? This is 1997. Taco, I don't have the internet.
Right.
The only information I'm getting is the fucking schoolyard and what's ever on TV.
Or Electric Gaming Monthly or any of those types of magazines.
Right. So I mean, it was this shit was doomed to fail, and it did hard, but it continued to fail because Kamigo, right? Kemko, I think. They decided to port the game to N64. And it was awful.
Kamiko has done these like RPG 4-packs for the Switch, and all of them look kind of bad.
Yeah, they're just. I feel like they're just not a good company, to be honest. I've never seen something they did that I'm like, yeah, whoa, that's fucking. I can't think of one Kamiko game I give a fucking shit about.
Or like, I mean, putting like 4 of your games onto like one little Nintendo Switch cartridge, and you're like, here, it's $20. Please buy it for $20.
Yeah, it feels like I'm doing them a favor.
Like, I'm guessing they paid a lot of money to Amazon to try and get them like advertised whenever someone is like looking up an RPG, because it'll pop up as like one of the recommended ones every single time.
What the fuck? How? I didn't know Square Enix had the rights to Pandemonium. Do you know about the old PlayStation game, Pandemonium?
Game, yeah.
I didn't realize the publisher was Square Enix. The developer was Crystal Dynamics. Now, what else did Crystal Dynamics do? I know that name.
I believe they're the ones that did Baten Kaitos.
I don't know that game.
It's like an RPG game that was it was for GameCube. They released 2 of them. It's actually
That's why
it's gonna remaster on Switch.
Yeah, I didn't have a GameCube as a kid.
You would like it. It's kind of like a card-based, turn-based game.
It's so hard to sell me on card-based shit.
I don't know.
So
It's interesting.
Final Fantasy 13
is
on
remaster or like make a new one. Stars of Skies of Arcadia.
Oh, you have no idea.
Have you played
God.
that?
Yeah, I know exactly what it is. So I never played it personally. I always went over to my friend's house and he was playing it.
Okay.
And I just loved watching that game. I watched it for hours.
It was a fantastic game.
I always wanted to play it. Yeah, I never had the opportunity. I completely agree. It would be on Sega to do that. But yeah, no, Final Fantasy 13 is $8 right now.
I still wouldn't buy it for $8.
You still wouldn't buy it for $8?
Nah. It's so linear.
Oh, not to mention this version of the game keeps crashing on people.
Oh yeah, perfect one to give give or get?
Now they recently patched Chrono Cross, so the battles are supposed to be now in 60 FPS. It's supposed to be nicely touched up.
Okay.
I mean, did you ever play Chrono Cross?
Yes. Never beat it, but I played it.
You never beat it, really?
I got stuck and frustrated, and
Oh man,
there
I
was
loved
other
that.
games.
You see, I remember I was living with a roommate, and we had a we had one of those newer PlayStation like PS1s, like the smaller ones that
Okay.
you like put it in your pocket. You know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah, that like
Yeah,
that smaller one. Yeah.
yeah. Tiny. So I burned through Final Fantasy IX in like the course of 3 weeks, and then I was like, I don't have anything to play. And so I picked up Chrono Cross at a GameStop, or not a GameStop, a game store called I think it's called Game Nut. I think our local place was called Game Nut.
Yeah.
Yeah. $30 though for the disc. Looking a fortune. What? That's not too bad, especially when Breath of Fire's going for 70 right now. Breath of Fire 3. So that's not too bad. Yeah. Tell me.
Chrono Cross went down in price because they did the digital remake and also now a physical remake.
Oh, this was far before that. I was still working at Free State Brewery. But man, I absolutely fell in love with that game. Now, I'm not to the point where I got like all the 125 characters, but I beat it at least once through, and I was like, that was a quality story. I thought it was pretty damn good. Now, was it as good as Chrono Trigger? Fuck no, not even fucking close.
I'd love a remake of Final Fantasy IX and what else? There was one other game I want.
What did you think about the last boss in Final Fantasy IX?
It kind of came out of nowhere.
It did. Thank you. Okay, so I
like
read.
Kuja was the bad guy throughout the whole thing, and it's suddenly, nope, he's not the final bad guy. He's just kind of an annoyance.
Yeah, it's this fucking gigantic Necron guy with a hole in his face.
Yeah. And then they had the boss that was a giant marble. That was really hard to do.
Ozma, yeah.
Stupid Ozma the marble.
Well, it wasn't hard to beat if you put on all dark armor. Then you could just skate through it.
True.
I mean, the only thing you'd have to worry about after that was Meteor. But somebody was trying to explain Necron and how he even fits into the universe, despite the fact that they never mention him in the game.
Right.
Not once.
And they had like a whole library they looked through.
Yeah.
I mean, there was a special like city that was just a library.
But I mean, somebody was trying to say that Necron was a mythical being that was literally the end and destruction of the world. That's the only thing it was trying to do. And it was using Garland originally, which was... A quick question. Was that the Garland in Final Fantasy 1 that was in 9? I always wondered about that.
They've used Garland a lot. Like for Final Fantasy 14, Garland is kind of like the Empire.
Weird. Yeah, I mean, because that's the original last boss in the series.
But they're kind of, kind of doing Final Fantasy 1 with this one, or for the first story, because it's like getting the crystals of the different summons, and then.
Well, with 9 though, I always considered it kind of like a pseudo sequel to the first one.
Okay.
Do you kind of see where I'm coming from with that?
Yeah.
I mean, it's tough. I mean, this is something like I shit not Taco. I've thought about this for years. I really have.
I have that Strangers for Paradise, which is supposed to be like a remake of one.
Yeah, I don't understand that game at all. I looked at a review and I go, "Yes, this ain't for me." Like,
it's like a Demon Souls type game. Like,
but you do like suplexes and shit. I was like, what the fuck is this?
that's right.
This isn't Final Fantasy. This isn't even close. Like, it's weird. It was just odd. You know, the one instance I let it kind of skate by when it came to the action battle system or whatever was not Chrono Cross, Crisis Core.
Right.
I let it skate because Crisis Core was so goddamn good.
Some people really love the new Final Fantasy one.
I'd be willing to do it, but the 7 remake,
I enjoyed
but
the 7 remake.
only
I
only
came
when
in,
it.
I came in super skeptical and like, how dare they get rid of my turn-based, all that, and I was actually surprised how much I enjoyed it. I think a large part of it was just the nostalgia.
I mean, I don't know when the whole thing comes out and they sell it as a package, I will play it.
Right.
Until then, I am not doing this bit by bit crap.
Are they doing it in 3 parts or 4 parts? Ugh, excuse me.
I mean, I'm not sure. I think it's 4 parts. I'll be honest with you. But the thing is, like, where did Integrate end? Are you finally at a Midgar? What happened?
At the end of it, you are leaving. You left Midgard. The cycle scene was kind of like last.
So we have a lot of game to cover going forward.
Yeah.
I mean, Taco, it is a very long time between then and the Temple of the Ancients, which isn't even halfway through the fucking game.
Well, I think the second one is going to be quite a big game.
I hope so, because again,
Because
like
I think they hinted to where it's going to end at the big spoiler.
oh, the
Yeah.
weapons.
Well, the Ancient's place.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh god. Yeah. Ooh,
That's
I can't.
naturally where it's going to end, I think.
I can't imagine that scene being redone. I I don't like that scene.
It's
Well,
going to be interesting. I don't know.
yeah. Man, I'm wondering. Like, I think one of the things I was most pissed about when I look back at 7 is that you never got to really fight Sapphire Weapon, which looked so interesting. So Sapphire Weapon is the one that comes out of the sea and they blow its fucking head off with the Junon cannon.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. That seemed like a fun looking boss. I did like the font Diamond Weapon, but I didn't like that it was a forced interaction.
Yeah.
I felt like the weapons were always really good secret bosses.
I just remember you couldn't do like the crazy combo that they want you to do, or they want the like busted combo of Knights of the Round Table where it just keeps repeating.
Oh yeah.
I remember like that not being such a good thing for the I think it was Scarlet weapon. It was one of the
Ruby, you're Ruby.
Ruby, because that one was in the water, wasn't it?
Nope, that's Emerald. So Ruby was in the sand.
All right, that sucked for Emerald Rune because it was like you had the timer, and it was like,
well, you can take the timer away if you get the underwater material.
That is true.
But that's a slot. I know what strategy you're thinking of, where you switch MP and HP, then you attach Phoenix, you attach a life up, you attach an extra turn, you attach Knights of the Round, W item, and something else. But it literally, you get into the fight, and it just basically does itself for you.
Right, like if they kill you, it's like Knights of the Round Table like times 2. If you attack the Knights of the Round Table, it's like 4 times.
Yeah.
And each hit's like 9,999. It's just like, oh yeah.
Well, one of the hardest things about Emerald Weapon is its multiple shoulder hit the like eyes that will just, if you leave them up there, it'll just decimate you every time. Like Emerald Weapon is, ugh, I hated that boss fight. I really did. Ruby Weapon is actually. I feel like Ruby Weapon is actually more difficult because the strategy to it is really annoying. Like if you have too many characters,
Yeah.
they get sucked into the sand. If the tentacles are up, you can't even hit it. Like there's so many weird rules that unless we had a strategy guide, we had no idea what to do.
Right. It wasn't like it wasn't even like a time where like there was really internet to even look stuff up.
There was, but I don't know what I did all the
Was
time.
GameFAQs out at the time?
GameFAQs and then Cheat CC. Cheat Code Central I used a lot.
See, I always use GameFAQs.
I couldn't stand GameFAQs sometimes because some of the guides were just too fucking wordy.
Well,
Like,
it's because they're all designed by people that played the game, like just users. It wasn't
Right.
like expert writers. But sometimes you got like reviews that were just so good too. It was really a bit, you know. it was
Well, did
really
you ever
fun.
use did you ever use GameSpy back when that was still a thing?
No, I never used GameSpy.
Oh man, fucking GameSpy, dude. I can't remember whatever happened to that. I'm trying to remember why it shut down. There was a reason why it did.
I remember
Um,
Game Genie.
oh god, see, I never had a Game Genie. I had a Game Shark.
I got good Game Sharks too. Yeah.
See, I had the
Those are
one.
actually worth a lot.
Are they? Hold on, let me take a look. Give me a second. Oh, a second. Oh, let's see, Game Shark PS1. Oh yeah. Oh, looking at that's just bringing back memories, man. I can get one used for $15. That's not bad.
Huh.
Get one 35.
I forget. There's one that is rare.
Let's. But I remember running into the office, writing down these codes, and then running right back into the living room and typing them in. Like, let's see, Mad Catz Game Shark for Game Boy.
Yeah, that one's
Great,
expensive.
$200. Yeah,
The Game Boy Color one is a little pricey.
I'm gonna be honest though. Listen, I played a Game Boy for years. I still play Game Boy games to this day. There is no Game Boy game where I ever needed a Game Shark.
Right. Well,
I
there were
can't think of
some
a
games
one.
that like that was the only way to unlock a character. I think NBA Jam was that way.
What the fuck, really?
Yeah, there was a game or two that like you had to really like. uh Let's see here.
For $450, I could buy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I can buy 12 N64 Game Sharks. Why would anyone ever like? Maybe if I had a game store, but who the fuck's coming and be like, listen, I'm gonna need a Game Shark. Okay, yeah, I'll get you on it for the N64. Oh, you're that guy. You know, like fuck off. Like, let's see. Yeah, the Game Boy Pocket, Game Boy Color Pocket Game Shark. That's $99.
Wow, the Nintendo 64 Game Shark also bypassed the console's region lock.
No fucking way. Shut up.
Yep.
Damn. So technically, I'm wondering if you could have played N64 DDS
I don't know.
using a Game Shark. That's something to think about. Man, I remember seeing that thing for the first time. Yeah, when did you first see the N64 DDS? Like
Um,
I
I don't
angry
remember
video
it too
game
much.
nerd, but it was definitely like on YouTube and shit. You never seen one in person?
Yeah, I haven't seen one in person.
Yeah, neither have I. I mean, it's such a weird device. It's such a weird thing that they wanted to do, and they already did it with the Super Nintendo back in the day, and they never bothered to bring it to us, the Nintendo BS, the broadcast system. Like we have,
Well,
two,
like apparently,
two.
it would you could do 4-player multiplayer on any of the like multiplayer stages in GoldenEye, which you couldn't do normally.
Yeah, that's not possible. There's only 16 stages in the multiplayer, where there's like I think it's like 39 missions total.
Something like that.
It's GoldenEye, Jesus Christ. That's the only thing that's making me want to invest in this fucking Switch expansion pack. Although, hold on, I say that, and then they release Metroid Fusion.
Okay, apparently in
So,
Ocarina of Time, the coders left an Arwing from Star Fox in the game that Link can
yep,
fight.
yes. I know this because I watch the speedruns a lot, and that's one of the glitches. Have you ever? Oh man, there was a speed run that they did of Ocarina of Time. Wait, did you ever end up watching that video I seen about the guy
Uh,
who?
I watched a little bit of it, but I didn't get a chance to watch the whole thing.
Oh man, you gotta finish it, dude. The ending is so good on that fucking video.
All right.
Like, it is like the title is incredibly accurate. But there was a glitch run of Zelda